I'm from Guyana, South America. Got two younger sisters, and yeah, Guyana is a sort of a former British colony, so British educational system. Always loved science, grew up doing that. But I knew my family was going to move to the US at some point, and so I thought I would prefer to come to college in the US. So that's how I ended up coming to the US. I came in 1989, August. It was chilly for me at the time. We would consider that a very pleasant day now. But anyway, that's where I grew up and how I got here. Yeah, so the first thing is, I'm a super introvert, so I would rather not be doing this interview right now. But the reason I do it is because I wanna have people look at me and think, I can do this too, right? I want a black kid growing up to think, I can pursue a career in science. I can go into a small company, I could go to a big company. I don't have constraints in terms of where I can take my life. So this is why I do it, is to sort of inspire others to not necessarily follow my footsteps, but to think about the many, many things they can do with their talents. What we do in digital farming solutions is essentially take data and data science and automation and other computer methods and help farmers understand how to use their seeds, their crop protection more effectively. So, for example, what number of seeds should you plant per acre? Do I have a pest problem? Should I spray an insecticide? These kinds of questions that would allow a farmer to actually have more productivity, but then also use their inputs, things like fertility, like fungicides, more efficiently. So in the end, it also drives more sustainability. Diversity for me, first and foremost, it is sort of a core value. I always think about, how would I learn more? How would I have a more enjoyable, interesting group of people around me? And it's likely not going to be everyone that thinks like me. So there's sort of a value to having diversity. But there's also a business reason. And my experience is that if you're working in innovative spaces, or if you want to come up with creative ideas, you're more likely to do that if you have a combination of different ways of thinking, different backgrounds, different experiences. So diversity, it really is, for me, something that drives better business outcomes. So you probably won't be surprised, I'm a bit of a science nerd. I like science fiction, I like fantasy. I like to read, I like to watch movies. I used to also do martial arts. For many years, my wife and I and my son, we did Taekwondo, and that was also a great way to stay balanced, right? But we also do a lot of travel as a family, and we do more and more social things in St. Louis. So Symphony, Jazz St. Louis, Fox. So I always believe that you need balance, and so if you're gonna work hard, you're gonna still have to play hard. I'm very grateful for the recognition, because it's also a chance to reflect back to others, again, about just the many ways we can have our lives advance and the many opportunities that we can have ahead of all of us, irrespective of our background, irrespective of the situations we grew up in. I don't think I would have imagined being here today if I think back 30, 40 years earlier in my life. So this hopefully inspires others to think big. The more I advance in my career, the more seeing the impact on others becomes something that matters increasingly to me. And so honestly, when I look back, I want to see, and I want to interact with people who say, I was really inspired to pursue a particular career because I saw your LinkedIn post, or I saw a video you did. That for me is the legacy I want to live, that others feel that they can dream big and they can also try to make a difference.